Let's make some pandan chiffon cake.
Reveal the mystery behind the perfect pandan chiffon cake. Join me on a mouth-watering journey as I share the secret recipe to create a homemade, fluffy, light masterpiece. Get ready to elevate your baking game and experience the irresistible charm of this natural pandan chiffon cake. Let's get started to bake this beautiful, light and fluffy chiffon cake. And it's using the natural pandan extract. Look at the color. Hope you like it.
In a clean bowl, separate egg whites from yolks. Crack the egg. Transfer the yolk between the two halves of the shell while allowing the egg white to fall into a bowl. Repeat this process for each egg needed, ensuring no yolk contaminates the white, and after each separation, inspect the bowl for any yolks or shell fragments and wipe it clean with a paper towel if necessary before proceeding. This step is really important when whipping egg whites for cake. It's crucial that they are free of water or yolk because any trace of fat or moisture can inhibit the whites from reaching their full volume. Even a small amount of fat can prevent the whites from forming stiff peaks. This is because fat interferes with the formation of the protein structure that gives whipped egg whites their volume and stability. Ensuring that the bowl and utensils are clean and dry helps create the ideal environment for achieving maximum volume when whipping egg whites. Transfer the 7 egg yolks into bowl. Now let's heat 75 gram vegetable or canola oil. You can use microwave to do that. Heat the oil in warm state to touch. Pour over the warm oil into the bowl. Now let's add on our flavoring. First but not least, our natural pandan extract, which is a concentrated liquid derived from pandan leaves, prized for its aromatic and flavorful essence. If you're using real pandan leaves, simply blend fresh pandan leaves with water. Strain the mixture and use the resulting liquid as a substitute for pandan extract in recipes. And today we're using 1 tablespoon of pandan extract, half of tablespoon of good quality organic vanilla bean paste. Using good quality vanilla bean paste in chiffon cake enhances the flavor and aroma of the cake. It combines real vanilla bean seeds, providing a more intense and authentic vanilla flavor compared to artificial extracts. Gradually add the 125 gram cake flour, or if you could, you can make it yourself using 13 gram corn flour plus 112 gram plain flour, which is what I'm doing. You will start to see forming a thick paste. Now let's add on all the 7 egg yolks. If that is too difficult to manage, you can add on a fair bit of water to the mixture and 75 gram milliliter water. Use the whisk to combine the mixture all together. Just need to keep stirring and stirring in the circular motion. If you are new here, please subscribe my channel and click on the notification bell to be notified whenever a new recipe is posted. You must be wondering why we use heated oil in the cake mixture. Mixing the flour mixture into heated oil first for the chiffon cake yolk mixture helps to create a smooth and homogeneous batter. Our target to achieve is no lumps into this mixture. This is the consistency that we're looking for. Now let's move on to whip our egg white mixture. Use the stand mixer to whip these 7 egg whites that we separated beforehand. The important tips is use clean and dry equipment. Ensure all the mixing bowl and beaters are clean and free from any grease or moisture. as any impurities can prevent the egg whites from reaching their full volume. The other tips is use a room temperature eggs. Allow the eggs to come to room temperature before separating them, as room temperature egg whites whip up faster and to a greater volume than cold egg whites. While whipping the egg whites, why not head over to our website hankery.com and sign up for our newsletter. As a special thank you for joining our first 10,000 community, you will receive this exclusive access for free downloadable ebooks. Don't miss out the fun, sign up today! After 1 to 2 minutes beating the egg mixture, you can start to observe the bubbles. Then, now is a good time to add on a quarter teaspoon of cream of tartar, or you can replace it by a quarter teaspoon of lemon juice. Adding a small amount of cream of tartar to the egg whites can help stabilize them and create a firmer foam structure, resulting in better volume and stability. Another tips here is start slow. Begin whipping the egg whites on slow speed to break up the protein strains, then gradually increase the speed to medium-high once they start to foam. Add the sugar gradually. Once the egg whites start to foam, gradually add the sugar in small increments while continuing to whip. So this is a less sweet chiffon cake. We are using 80 grams of sugar. If you prefer a sweeter version, you can add on another 20 grams if you like. Adding the sugar slowly helps to stabilize the foam and create a finer texture. Just be careful when you add on the sugar, not at a very high speed. You can adjust to slow speed to add on the sugar slowly and adjust back to medium-high. The most important tips here is continue whipping the egg whites until they reach medium stiff peak. When you leave the bitters or whisk out of the egg whites, the peaks that form will hold their shape fairly well, but the tips will curl over slightly. They will have a denser texture compared to soft peaks and will not collapse immediately. Be careful not to overwhip, as this can cause the egg whites to become dry and grainy, which is what you do not like this texture in the light and fluffy chiffon cake. For my standard mixer, I mix my egg white around 4.5 minutes. Now add on the egg white mixture into the cake batter slowly. Start with few of the scoop of egg white mixture. Use the whisks to be very slow and gently folding the whipped egg whites into the batter. Do so gently and in small patches to avoid deflating the foam. Use a whisk to cut through the mixture and gently fold it over until fully incorporated. Once the first few portion of egg whites is fully incorporated, add the remaining whipped egg whites to the batter in 2 or 3 additions. What I prefer is half of the mixture into the first bowl and pour the remaining of the batter into the egg white bowl itself. This helped me to fold it really nicely and effectively. Make sure that be gentle. It's important to fold the egg whites gently to avoid deflating the mixture and losing the volume that you work so hard to achieve while whipping the egg whites. Let's interchanging the whisk with a spatula. At the end of folding egg white exercise, a spatula is preferred because it provides more finish and prevents overmixing. Folding with a spatula ensures the air trap in the beaten egg white is preserved, resulting in a light and airy texture for the finished cake. Now, getting out our 2 18 centimeters chiffon cake mold. Pour the pandan batter into a chiffon cake mold. To pour the batter evenly into 2 chiffon cake molds, start by dividing the batter approximately in half using a spatula. To gauge even distribution, pour slowly and observe the level of batter rising in each mold, adjusting the pouring speed as needed to ensure that both molds receive an equal amount of batter, resulting in evenly sized cakes with consistent texture throughout the baking. Forgot to mention, if you want to check out my other fluffy chiffon cake recipes, please click on the link in the description box to check out this purple ubi chiffon cake recipe. Another pro tips is using the bamboo skewer to do a swirling pattern for easily flatten out the chiffon cake. To create a visually stunning pattern, delicately spread the pandan extract in 2 to 3 concentric circles on the surface of the chiffon cake batter. Then, using the tip of a bamboo stick or spatula, gently swirl the extract and batter together to form intricate marbling effects, adding an artistic touch to your pandan chiffon cake. This method is something that I invented myself by influence of the coffee latte art. Tap the cake mold to release any bubbles. Look how gorgeous is the maple effect of the chiffon cake, resembling intricate swirls of vibrant pandan green against a backdrop of golden brown cake batter. Bake in the preheated oven at 170 Celsius for about 45 minutes or until golden brown on top of the cake. If you're using the fan force, just adjust the temperature 10 degrees Celsius lesser than 170 Celsius, which is 160 Celsius with fan force oven. After 45 minutes, you will see there is golden brown on top of the cake. Once baked, let them cool upside down in the molds to prevent them from collapsing. When chiffon cakes are baked, they rely on the structure created by whipped egg whites to rise and expand. Cooling the cake upside down allows gravity to help maintain this structure as it cooks. Once completely cool, gently run the spatula around the edges of the cakes to loosen them from the molds. Carefully remove the cakes from the molds. Finally, lift the mold away from the cake, taking care not to disturb the delicate structure. With a gentle touch and steady hand, you will ensure that your chiffon cake emerges from the mold intact and ready to be enjoyed. Carefully insert the knife into the cake, applying gentle pressure to create a clean cut. Proceed to slice through the cake in smooth, even motions, taking care to maintain the desired portion size. With each slice, enjoy the satisfaction of beautiful chiffon cake, ready to be savored and shared with delight. Here's recap my recipe, or you can go over hankery.com for print out recipe or free ebooks. Make sure you check out the next video, which is chocolate marble butter cake recipes, in the description below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe for more delicious recipes. Make sure you check hankery.com for more delicious recipe for busy bees.